I tell you, boy, about 5 o'clock down here on Alcoa Highway, you got to be ready. This is not the highway to be playing around with when you trying to go to work. You got to be able to daggum gear jam that thing. Grab the gear and go on. You got to know how to get up in them R's. I bet y'all motorcycle boys know when I say get up in them R's, you know what I'm talking about.
All right. Y'all ready? Here we go. All right. Hey. Lappydog. And I'm gonna sing the song for you. Here, Lappy. You gonna learn a thing or two. You're having fun now with me and all the gang. Learning from each other while we do our thing.
All right, you guys, I just grabbed my Subway sandwich. I got a $5 foot long. Hell, do they even have $5 foot long shit? By the time you buy you a good sandwich and don't mess around and get you no damn chips, cookie, and a drink with it, you're gonna be well over daggone $13, $15. You can almost go to the buffet and get you one of those all-you-can-eat jobs, all right? Do they even have buffets after coronavirus? And if they did have a buffet, do you even want one? I wonder how Golden Corral is doing. I used to eat a Golden Corral maybe once or twice a year. But boy, when I did, I used to enjoy it. I ain't gonna tell no lies about it. I'm riding the F6B today to work. I have hooked up my trailer, my Hannigan trailer. I'll put a picture of the setup right there. Right now. But this is the first time pulling my Hannigan trailer with the F6B. This guy is not looking. There you go, buddy. You getting off work, I'm trying to go to work. Here's one, here's one of them hook 'em slapping. Cause this bicycle boy ain't gonna let me get down like I wanna get down. Of course, you know, the Gold Wing and the F6B is pretty much the same, you know, motor. Everything's pretty much the same. Just have a little bit of a different look. I like the look of both of them. But I want to make sure with my trailer, when it's time to travel, I'm ready to travel. I'm headed that way to work. I'll be back. All right, YouTube. Y'all know what's finna go down when you see me go down Edgemore Road. You guessed it. I'm headed to work. Yay!
All right. Y'all ready? Here we go. All right. Hey. Lappydog. And I'm gonna sing the song for you. Here, Lappy. You gonna learn a thing or two. You're having fun now with me and all the gang. Learning from each other while we do our thing.
Dang, Lord, look at here. Already bowing up. What What the world? He did a U here. We already bowling up right here. Don't know what the dealio is. Might just be some regular people getting off traffic. Sometimes I'm going to work an hour early. When you live where I live, and you go with that hour early, kind of puts you right slap in the middle of damn somebody's little bitty rush hour. This little town right here, that rush hour ain't bad. But man, ain't that a beautiful sight? Pontoon boats and fishing boats. That is an indication that summertime is here. I guess me riding with no jacket on right now will let you know summertime is here. You got a little family over there having a little picnic. That is all right with me. This is my kind of weather. Spring, summer, fall, love it. Sometimes it be super doggone hot. You don't want to come out of the house, but I'm an outdoorsy kind of kid. I get out there and sweat. I'd rather sling sweat than sling snot any day. And I hope you know what I mean by that. I'd rather sling sweat than sling snot any day. Because if it's cold, your nose is running, I'm not a real cold weather kind of person. But I'm going to work. I have had a productive weekend. I got my bike back from Lewis at Electric Connection, putting his pixie dust on me. All of his lights and Bluetooth and wiring harnesses so I can pull my trailer. I had old Strick, old Bobo, put my two brothers' pipes on. I just didn't have time. He's a master mechanic. He put the two brothers' pipes on now. He put this windshield on. And he put my trailer hitch. I don't know where y'all get y'all trailer hitches from, but if you ever get a chance, go to KB Cycles. He's on eBay too. KBCycles.com. Use Gold Wing Parts. Man, he's got differentials. He's got trailer hitches. So what happens is when somebody take their two-wheel Gold Wing and they want to convert it to a three-wheel, they do not use the trailer hitch that may be on one. So they have to take it off and they just refurbish it. Make sure it's in real good condition. They clean them up and they sell it to you for a fraction of the price if you buy a brand new one. I've got two of them, one on each Gold Wing. Now myself, I use the first gen. I use the first gen trailer hitch because when I pull the receiver, it disappears. It's gone. You don't see the little square angle line up under the fender. It's gone. So you have to have a longer receiver. My receiver, because it's vertical, it comes up and then it does one of those one of those things. But it works good for me. They've always been good to me. My buddy Hambone had a differential in the back. Am I saying that right? Differential. What was that thing called? Anyway, the hub was leaking a little oil, and to fix the hub, you talking about getting all the bushings and seals and all this and that to fix it. Oh, he had one that had 1,000 miles on it for like $90, complete, with brakes, brake assembly, brake pads, everything complete, $90. So he just had it shipped to Hambone. Hambone just took his off and replaced it. So he has two of those, it's a final drive. I call it differential, but the final drive. So Hambone has two final drives, so he really can, you know, go ahead and get the seals and, you know, seal it up himself, and that way he's got a spare. But, you know, it's always good to have connections to places like that. You don't never know when you need some body panels or some side panels or anything like that. So, KB Cycles, if you call them, tell them old Slappy Dog sent you. And I've done a lot of business with that guy. Never bought a trike from him, but I, you know, bought a lot of his used parts. I think the guy's name is Ricky that does his used parts. I got a great deal of respect for KB. One, my buddy Wild Bill, before he went on to glory, bought a 1500 Gold Wing and with a trailer purple. And the deal is you know, when he passed, his widow held on to it for a while, and you know, we had to talk about it, and then she told me she was ready to sell it. So I you know, I put it on all the Facebook forums and on the Gold Wing pages. So one of the guys that know KB real good, or KD, I call him KD, he you know, hit him up and say, hey, ain't this one of your trikes? And so he reached out to the widow. So KD ended up buying the bike back. So she was wanting, if I'm not mistaken, she was wanting $12,000 for the bike. No, I'm sorry. She was wanting $9,000 for the bike. And then KB calls her up and tells her, I'm not going to give you $9,000 for the bike. She said, okay, what will you give me? He said, I'm going to give you $12,000 for the bike. She said, oh, really? He said, yeah. He said, I can sell it for 15. You know, or you can wait to get 15. But since I have the connections and the resources, you know, I can get rid of it quicker. But she was only looking for 9. So I thought that was a real stand-up for him. And, you know, because he didn't have to do that. He could have got that bike for $9 grand and made him almost $5 grand off of it, right? So he gave her, you know, the 12, and he got it and resold it, I'm sure. But, man, who does that? That's all right, ain't it? Anyway, I'm getting ready to head my butt to work. Let's go get it. Bam.
Hey, stay tuned for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.